I was nervous, but now I'm not. Just kidding, still am. Okay, so I've never done this before, like legit. So it's an experiment for me as much as it is for you. Ride with me. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to read what I call writings. I don't know if they're poetry or whatnot. Take it as you want. And what I'm going to start with is a piece called She Was a Queen, and it was written about a woman that I witnessed when I was living in India for a long time, and it was towards the end of my trip, and it was a woman that, like, out of that whole 6-month period of my life, she, like, left the biggest impression on me. So this goes to her. Dressed in the stained white cotton robe, sitting silently in the park, palm up, head up. She was a queen begging for food, money, respect. She was a queen with her children running naked, with her children running hungry, with her children running. She was a queen whose dirty robes were all she owned, with weepy eyes for accessories and achy bones for show. She was a queen that never understood those who passed her by, nor the sensation of a full, satisfied belly. Her children laughing, bellies empty, no home, no possessions. Her white robe floated around her body, the moment distilled. Her eyes glowed as her lips parted. The rich, deep voice asked me, Rupee? She was a queen. All right. I like the snaps, thanks. All right, this one is dedicated to the moon. What a wise being that is. Awoke this morning with a smirk on my face, my heart filled with love. I spent the night intertwined with the beaming light of the robust and full moon. She was a joyous one, a playful one. That sweet moon so settled in her power to reflect light. She put on a show for me by acting as the backdrop for the clouds as they maneuvered across her face, taking shape in various forms to tell the stories of ancient, adventurous creatures. One was of a badger holding the end of a snake who was reaching for an egg, attempting to gobble it down. Another, a fat bear sniffing a rushing river, likely in the search for fish or preparing for a bath. My favorite of them all was an owl, perched on top of the moon, balancing perfectly, the wide yellow eyes wisely surveying the earth below, on the hunt for its prey. The clouds conducted a perfectly timed performance, bouncing from one story to the next. And oh, that moon! She danced behind them, bright and smiling, enjoying the entertainment as much as I. Oh, that sweet moon.
Nice.
All right. So, this next one is about home and having somewhere to live. And just really recognizing that there are a lot of people in the world that do not have that. So this is particularly going out to all those refugees who are being rejected. They deserve to be where they have a safe place to be. So this is to them. Wrap your frail arms around me. Latch on and don't let go. I see in the distance a home for you, waiting with a bubbling tea kettle, blankets, running water, food. We just need to traverse across the back of this violent monster to get there. Don't be afraid. The monster will try so hard to eat you, gobble you up, make you disappear, but I will protect you. I will keep you lifted up so that only my legs endure the lashings from the wild creature. Just close your sweet eyes and pretend we are playing a game. In the horizon, I see safety waiting for you. It is sturdy and strong, just like you. Squeeze my hand every time you are afraid. My warm palm will not get injured. Squeeze hard. Whisper in my ear about your dreams and hopes. Tell me what you want your new room to look like. What is the first meal you want to eat there, and who will be at the table with you? I see ahead of us clear as day your comfy bed and wardrobe of fantastical colors. A yard to explore in. Invite all of your friends. This home is waiting for you, for your sore feet, empty belly, broken heart. Just believe me, you'll get there someday.
Wow.
All right, this last one is a suggestive one. Not sexually suggestive, but and it is about this time of year, which I find to be probably the most insightful season, if you choose to let it be. It's titled Sleepy Hollow. A popular misconception of this time of year is to hibernate, to close off and sleep, to wait for the light to return, to pretend the darkness does not exist. May I suggest an alternative? Rest in the winter's grave with your eyes wide open. Be still and silent while you examine the darkest complexities of your heart. Reckon with the shortcomings, insecurities, and pain that find their way into you. See the darkness settling in. Feel the curt kisses of the winter chill. Don't falsely rest in hope of an abundant spring, counting in vain as the leaves shift from a brilliant life to a brilliant death. Don't waste your time waiting for the bloom to come. Instead, consider spending your darkest months in relationship with the shadows creeping behind your shoulders, with the fright dangling on your toes. Embrace the solitude, the icy death that surrounds you. And remember, while you are resting in your wake, the wisdom you seek to discover in the light is also in the darkest corners you so desperately attempt to ignore.
Yeah.